Guys, I'm really getting sick and tired of seeing small wrestlers being in the world title pictures. Who in the hell said that Cody Rhodes, bro, I swear to God, I could have saw, I swore, bro. I listen. I thought Cody Rhodes works at Papa John's Pizza. I thought he was a manager of Papa John's Pizza. You know, I got me a pizza the other day, and I saw somebody looking like Cody Rhodes. I saw some blonde hair. I saw the American Nightmare tattoo. I was like, oh shit, that's Cody Rhodes. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I give him props, you know what I'm saying? So I thought Cody Rhodes was working at Papa John's. Why do we need wrestlers who look like they'll work at regular jobs to be on TV, to be in that spot? And you got Drew McIntyre, a jacked up wrestler who came from nothing, left the company, you know what I'm saying? Got jacked, grew a beard, you know what I'm saying? Came up with a new look, and all of a sudden he's getting buried. Now that's disrespect to him, right? That's very disrespectful on Drew McIntyre's part. You know what I'm saying? Now I hear people gonna say, well, that's just business. You know, you can't always get what you want. Cody Rhodes is the guy, and Drew McIntyre's not. Man, shut the fuck up. See, you people, you the type of person you'll say, well, I want to see Akira Tozawa win the WWE Championship. I want to see, I don't know, Shinsuke Nakamura beat the Big Show and The Undertaker. Like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? They come up with stupid ideas. And they just don't get it. Bro, size matters. You feel me? If you were to think like somebody like The Undertaker or Big Show were to get beat by Shinsuke Nakamura, here's what will happen. Big Show will grab Shinsuke Nakamura, snap his neck, punch him in the face, and The Undertaker would grab him and powerbomb him into a last ride. That's pretty much what will happen. You feel me? So you guys got to understand. We got to stop, listen, if you like Cody Rhodes or CM Punk or Sami Zayn, fine. But we got to understand, these are not the type of guys to take that spot. You feel me? These are just not the guys for it. They cut decent promos. They're not really that damn good, number one. And, I mean, CM Punk could cut a decent promo than all these guys, like in 2011. So one thing for sure, he cut some good promos. But still, you guys got to understand, I am sick of seeing small wrestlers on the TV. These guys work at Papa John's. You feel me? Ilya Dragunov. I could have swore that guy works at the fucking museum. I went to the museum last month, and I could have swore I saw him there. I don't know, representing the memorial of George Washington. Louis Kaiser. Ladies and gentlemen, I could have swore he was the manager over at McDonald's. You feel me? Now at least you put him in a stupid jobber gimmick. That's where he belongs. But we could do something with Louis Kaiser. You feel me? But I want to get to that. I don't even want to speak about what he can do with Louis Kaiser, because some of these fans are going to say, well, he should be a 10-time world champion. He should win the World Rumble and become world champion. Yo, these people come up with stupid ideas for the wrong wrestlers. Bro, look back in the 80s. Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant. These guys are main eventers. These guys are draws. They could be world champions. Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, yeah. Whatever the fuck he said. Oh, yeah. Be world champion too. Ultimate Warrior. Running down the ring. Dude, that nigga is fucking super jacked. Right? We got Rock, who was skinny as shit, but he really is jacked now. Well, was jacked. Triple H, you know what I'm saying? We got Undertaker, Stone Cold. We even got John Cena, Mark Henry, Randy Orton. I mean, skinny as fuck, but Randy Orton's jacked now. You feel me? Let me not put Randy Orton in that shit. All the guys I basically named, Kane and Big Show, are draws, are qualified world champions. Even Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, LA Knight. But what are we doing with those three? And Triple H is, here's the problem with Triple H. Like I said, guys, I really think Triple H is mad and jealous because he's not jacked up anymore. He's 60, he's pushing 60. You know, he's got the stomach. You feel me? So he's jealous. He's just so fucking jealous, egotistic. This is the same guy that cheated on China. So don't be surprised if he's jealous at Drew McIntyre or Randy Orton. Because remember, there was a time where Triple H was bigger than Randy Orton. And Randy Orton was a little ass dude. And Triple H was jacked. Now Randy Orton is jacked and Triple H is an old man. So there's a lot of people who are really jealous when it comes to that. And they don't have that no more. He couldn't even stand looking at Karrion Kross and Scarlett because he reminds him and Triple H and Stephanie, right? What do you think he's going to look at these vanilla midgets? Like, well, I'm still the game, I'm bigger than these guys. We're going to push them, because that will make me the man. I would feel a lot better. That's what he's saying. Guys, I'm telling you something. He is jealous that Drew McIntyre is jacked. Roman Reigns, LA Knight, Randy Orton, wasting these guys. At this point, they should all go to AEW or TNA. Like I said, Drew McIntyre fits to go back to TNA. But I am sick of seeing Sami Zayn. Yo, shout out to BC Amplify, because that nigga said he works at Home Depot, right? And he really does. He really does work at Home Depot. You feel me? So you know what? I got something better for Sami Zayn. Why don't he... I got a job for Sami Zayn on Friday nights. He can work at my job. I'll give him a fucking 9 to 5 shift. No. The store closes at 9. So I'll give him a 6 to 9 shift. Oh, you know what? He's got a family, right? So, I'll give him my shift, We'll work 1 to 9. I'll work with Sami Zayn on Fridays. Because this is not the guy to be world champion. I'm sick of fans in IWC depending on this guy to be a world champion, to be a Royal Rumble winner. And don't be surprised if he is, because he's going to be the face of Saudi Arabia. And bro, Triple H is going to ruin this company. He's going to depend on Sami Zayn, a small person, because like I said, he's a chubby dude now, and Triple H is just a fat fuck. You know what I'm saying? He's a fat loser who's jealous. So that's what it is. And we got to accept that, but I ain't going down for that shit. I'm going to tell Triple H that you're jealous. You're just a fat dude right now. You're going to ruin this company. Booking Sami Zayn, who could have worked at my job full time. You feel me? Cody Rhodes, I thought he worked at Papa John's Pizza. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't understand, why are you booking these small wrestlers on my TV? And nobody wants to watch this. Get out of here. And the sick problem, the main issue that y'all understand is they can't cut fucking promos. Man, Triple H just long-term booking. You just gotta give it a chance, bro. Things take time. How many times do we have to wait for the right superstar to get booked? We waited for Drew McIntyre for a year or two. You know what I'm saying? We give up. You feel what I'm saying? So he's not gonna book these guys. Feel me? He's gonna book vanilla small midgets because they're small, and Triple H is just not jacked anymore. He's not jacked anymore. You feel me? At least Shawn Michaels egotistic guy, not egotistic enough to bury some of these talents like Trick Williams or who else? Opa Femi. They're not being buried in NXT, but in the main roster they will be. Triple H is gonna ruin these stars, and I'm really nervous for these guys, but it's gonna happen anyway. So, just like I said, they're not gonna get pushed. You feel me? So, just depend on small vanilla midgets like Ricky Starks and Ethan Page to be in the main event of WrestleMania and win the Royal Rumble. I guarantee you, Triple H is gonna put either Ethan Page, a small guy like Ricky Starks who got his ass whooped and got put through the fucking table by Ryback. And shout out to the hater, man, because I told that nigga, man, this is the same guy that got beat up by Ryback and got put through the table. And he liked my comment and he used that photo for his video, man. I be speaking that real shit in the IWC, man. Real talk, man. So, like I said, why should we depend on small guys to be in the main event if these guys look like they'll work at offices? You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of this shit, bro. It just doesn't make sense. We need jacked guys. We need big, man. We need strong. What do people say? Vince McMahon loves big, sweaty guys. Yeah, we might need to get big, sweaty guys. They draw money. Fuck out of here. You people make me sick, man. They draw money. Bobby Lashley being buried by Triple H because Triple H is jealous because he's not jacked up no more. Bobby Lashley's jacked at 50 years old, and he's not. And Triple H is jealous because he is not in shape. He wasn't in the best of shape that Bobby Lashley was. Bobby Lashley was more jacked up than Triple H is, and we all know for sure that Bobby Lashley would beat the shit out of Triple H. Even Triple H 20 years ago, he still whooped his ass. Bobby Lashley is a 10-time, really, Bobby Lashley to me is like a 1-year world champion to me, but they can't even do that. And I understand, it's business. If it's a man booked it for a couple months, I respect that. I respect it because Bobby Lashley deserved that. But I just feel like, small vanilla midgets do not draw anything for this company. They're a waste of time. It's like a fucking clown show. You know what I'm saying? So WWE needs to step it up or this company is going to die. I'm telling you.